Hey, welcome to Tony Talks. This is Tony Jefferson, your host. I told you I'm going to take you on a little walk with me. This is the Rock Island Trail. This is my communion with nature. As you can see, it's calming, it's relaxing. Most people are like, oh, you walking to work, you ain't got no car, you don't have any of this stuff. And I'm like, whatever, I gotta look at the positive side of things. The positive side of things is, how can I better serve God in this position? I can better serve God in this position by being positive, being motivational. I walk to work, people are like, oh, you've lost weight, you've done this, you've done that. You walked 5 miles, it only took you an hour, I can do that, It's motivational to people that usually look at 5 miles like, oh, that's too long. And when they see me do it, they're like, oh, that's not that bad then, isn't it? It's not that bad. Exercise is very important. I'm only walking now, I used to run a lot when I was in the military. Then I got hurt, so I didn't run as much. But this is my way of getting back in shape. This is my way of calming down. This walk usually gives me time to think. I'm not gonna take you on the whole walk. The whole walk takes about an hour and 12 minutes, I'm only gonna take you on about 6-7 minutes of it. But walking it energizes me for the morning. Most people are like, you walked all the way to work here. It took you an hour and a half. You're not tired. You gotta work 8-hour shift. Like, whatever. This gives me energy. This gives me fuel for the day. You gotta exercise. You have to exercise. You can't just sit around. A lot of health issues affect us. Mainly me. I'm a young black male. Black people get affected with a lot of diseases like diabetes and heart disease and things like that. And the way we can prevent some of those things is by exercising. Just a simple walk. I'm walking. And it's not anything hard. You don't even have to walk 5 miles. All you gotta walk is maybe 1.5, 2 miles, Just do it when you have time. Like in the morning, I have to walk to work, so that's like my excuse to go exercise, Even when I don't go to work, I go on morning walks, And it's a very freeing thing. It's very calming. Like, I have my communion with nature, No one's bothering me, except when I get to like a busy intersection or something. But no one's bothering me. There are other people out here exercising at times. There's no one out here right now, but usually there's like bikers and runners and walkers and stuff like that. And they motivate me too, because it's, people that are much older than myself, destroying me and walking and running. And so that motivates me to get better, Right now I'm under this bridge. I think this is Palmer Park, the Palmer Park Road. So I'm under this bridge right now. It kind of creeps me out sometimes. But I'm expecting to see a body or something every now and then. But yeah, this is part of my walk. If you ever feel like you can't do something, I hate that word can't. I always tell my daughter, don't say that word around me. That's a bad word in my house. Can't. If you ever feel like you can't do something, think about what you can do. Think about what you can do. You can do whatever you want in life. You just got to put your mind to do it. You got to put your effort into doing it. And you have to pray. You have to have faith that it's going to happen. You can't just go around saying, oh, well, I didn't get that promotion. I guess that's, I can't do it. I'm not qualified for the job. You're qualified for the job. It's just not your time. Maybe there's something more you got to work on. It's not, life isn't about, oh, I didn't get this position, I didn't get this, so I guess it's not for me. Everything in this world is for you. You just have to have the motivation and drive to go get it. And like I said, I'm walking to work. I'm a regular guy. I work at Walmart. I'm walking to work right now. But Walmart isn't the end for me. It's just a stepping stone to where I need to get. So, someone ever tells you can't do something, they are a lie. They're a liar. You can do whatever you want to do in life. Whatever you want to do in life. As long as it's legal. You can do illegal stuff too, but I'm not endorsing that. That's up to you. But you want to try to strive to be the best person you can be every day. Every day. Be the best person that you can be every day. Because that's all people see of you. Like, people that don't really know you, people that just see you in passing, you can be a motivation for somebody. You can be somebody's good day. I try to smile every day. I speak to people. I say hi, like, how you doing? People ask me things, or people say things. I'm like, how does it make you feel, And I'm not asking it to be funny, even though it is funny sometimes. I'm not asking it to be funny. I'm asking because I genuinely want to know, how does that make you feel? I want you to think about that stuff. I want you to think about stuff like that. And that helps me understand people better too. Like, I might have just made your day. Maybe no one else has asked you that question before, Maybe no one else really cares about how something that affects you really makes you feel. So, take the time to smile. Speak to people. If someone speaks to you, don't give them a mean look. Don't think that everybody's trying to get in your pants or something like that. Don't think that everybody's out for evil intent, because everyone's not. There are good people in the world. We exist. There are good people in the world. And sometimes people just want to know how you're doing. People just want to know how you are. People just want to know who you are. Like, if I see like a nice looking lady, I'm going to say, hey, how you doing? She's going to, like, usually what I get is, why is he speaking to me? Like, what's going on? Like, you trying to holler at me? No, I'm not trying to holler at you. I'm just asking you how you doing. I'm waving. I'm speaking. I'm being polite. I'm being a gentleman. Don't take offense to it. We exist still. So when we get up here to the sign, I'll show you the Rock Island Trail. I'll show you the sign for it, so I'm on this trail. Just in case anything happens to me, I'm on this trail. And I take this trail all the way to Union and the Union Walmart. I work at the Union Walmart. I take this trail all the way to Union. So if anything happens to me, there's evidence that I was here. So, and we'll do more like this. Like, I'm pretty much go to work every day, so we'll have more of these talks on my walks. And it'll be a little different area in the walk, like the middle of my walk, the end of my walk. At the end of my walk, there's this thing called Jefferson Park. My last name is Jefferson. That's great. That is a wonderful thing. Jefferson Park. That made me feel good. It's definitely not named after me, but I can always dream, right? So, like I said, this walk is very refreshing. Yeah, you see a little sweat, I'm getting my little exercise in. And for the most part, it's quiet, except for like random barking dogs. They don't really like me, so they bark at me every day. But this trail, like I said, it's a nice, calm, relaxing trail. And if you are just now starting out working out or something like that, this would be the perfect trail for you to work out on. No one's ever on it, really, except for other people exercising. No one's judging you. Everybody has their different levels of exercise. I'm walking. Most people I see are running or riding bikes. And that's just motivation for me to get like them. They're riding bikes, they're running. Like, people much older than me are like taking off, running, exercising, and that motivates me. But what will really motivate me is to see more people out here. It'd be great to see more people out here. People that I know. You know, people that are trying to get their fitness up, people that are trying to get, you know, get back right, body-wise. Just come out here and walk. The first step in it, the first thing in anything is taking that first step. You take that first step, you golden. And you can go far from there. Like 5 miles today, that's not bad. I can do like, I think the most I've done was like 20. And that was walking to school. Because my school is all the way on Garden of the Gods. I live on Murray. That was a long walk. A long walk. But it showed me, it showed me that I could do it. It showed me that nothing's impossible for me. Yeah, it took me a little bit. It took me a while to get there. But that was just my first thing. That was my first walk there. And it showed me that I could do it. And it showed me there's no excuse to not do it if I have to. Usually I take the bus there or something like that. But, you know, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. I had to walk there. And we're approaching the sign now. I'll show you the sign, then we'll be out, you know. Thank y'all for taking this walk with me. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate y'all being here with me. I was going to talk about the thing in Ferguson, but I think enough people have talked about it. I think we're done talking about it. I think we need to start doing action now. Not violent stuff, but action. Like, it shouldn't take a death to spark black people to do stuff. It shouldn't take a death for us to be proactive about things. We need to organize and unify. That's the first thing we need to do. Unify. Very easy. Hey, all these black groups that are like splintered off, like, you're not really helping anybody by being splintered off. The way you help us, the way we uplift ourselves, is to unify. You don't see a bunch of, you know, white organizations all splintered off and stuff. They all work together. A bunch of Hispanic organizations, they all work together. Asian, they all work together. Arab, they all work together. We don't work together. As a matter of fact, when black people see people doing good, they're like, he ain't doing nothing. But he is. He's trying to help himself. But y'all need to unify to help each other. And in turn, they can help the whole black community. We've reached the trail sign. Let me show it to you. This is the Rock Island Trail and the Homestead Trail, but I'm not going that way. I'm going the other way. This is the Rock Island Trail. You can come out here. It's the way I take it's on Murray. You just come off of Murray once you pass San Miguel, and you will see the Rock Island Trail. Not the start of it, but probably the middle of it. And it's a great trail to walk or run or exercise on. And how you doing? See, as I said, people out here exercising. This is Tony Talks. Thank you for tuning in. Please keep tuning in. God bless you. God keep you. Keep your faith. Keep striving for whatever you want. And I'm out. This is Tony Talks, Tony Jefferson.